Hey guys, it's me Kimberly. Today we're doing Nimmelin's home and she lives in Pickering. So the befores, again we have cream leather sofas. There must have been a big sale on these one day because everyone seems to have these with these contemporary arms, just really old school, really not elegant enough for a living dining room space. The carpet's too small, there's brown in it. The dining table, I think my grandmother had one of those. It's just really old school, but you know what the thing is, these people, they knew that this new home they purchased needed updated, beautiful furniture and accessories. So we were all on the same page, all on the right track, and here's what we decided to do. So because there was 2 junction boxes for lighting already in the space, we decided to keep the usage as is, dining and living. To have a sofa against the left-hand wall is the way to go, but instead of having another sofa adjacent to it, what we did was a chair. This allowed us space to put a buffet between the 2 windows because these clients needed extra storage, and I really liked the visual focal point of having a console or credenza with a big mirror on top, so we gave them that. Then on the right-hand side, we had a dining table with 6 chairs and a rug only in the living space. We could have done rugs in both, and if we were going to have a rug in both, we would have chosen the exact same rug, but the space was so small and their wood was so pretty, so we decided just to keep the rug on the left-hand side. And last but not least, 2 Italian-made black tables with a smoky glass. Chairs are very traditional in this space, the dining chairs and the sofa and chair and a half, but the coffee table and end table are very contemporary, and we're adding in that little bit of black. It's absolutely going to be beautiful. It's the piece de resistance in the space. For the fabrics, we chose oyster velvet for the sofa and the chair and a half. For the dining chairs, we chose something extremely similar, and then a beautiful gray rug to ground the left-hand side with the sofa and chair, and beautiful curtains on both sides to tie it all in together. Super neutral, and it'll stand the test of time. For the buffet and the dining table and the dining chair legs, we chose a black birch made in Quebec right here in Canada. Super beautiful, and this is going to tie in our coffee and end table. When the furniture first gets delivered to your home, I have to tell you that you may be extremely underwhelmed. But when the accessories comes in, it's a different story. Let me show you how we go from drab to fab. So for the accessories, this is the best part. We started with our 2 lamps with smoky gray finish with a shiny steel base, big black shade. And then for the walls, we did 2 pieces of art that were sparkly and beautiful. It brought in a little bit of taupe, a little bit of gray, a little bit of brown, a little bit of black. 2 of them, 72 inches long, almost touching the floor on the dining room side because there's nothing going underneath it, so why not fill up that whole space? Over the credenza, we did a big black mirror. It has a black thin frame with a beveled edge in the mirror. It's absolutely gorgeous. And on the credenza, we did the lamp with a matching vase. It was a graphite vase with lines in it, super pretty, with just some greenery coming out and a black sculpture to tie that all in together. In the living room space, we did a black and acrylic tray with 2 candle holders and a vase with some flowers in it, again green. And then on the dining table, a large boat that was aluminum with the same type of flowers we used over in the living room. And last but not least, the piece of art that is over the sofa. It's a vertical piece that we mounted horizontally. It graduates from black to beige. It coordinates nicely with the art on the opposing wall, and it's far enough away from each other that they don't conflict. So I know sometimes it's hard to put 2 different types of art in the same room, but in this case, it absolutely works. Our design program works like this, guys. We send a qualified designer out to your home to measure 1 room at a time. We do all the elevations and the floor plan so that we have perfect, accurate measurements. A week later, you come back to the showroom, we walk the showroom, we test all the furniture, we see what you love, and see what your aesthetics are. And that's why we give you the What Do You Love questionnaire. It's a design personality test that just sort of takes you through a whole bunch of furniture and room layouts. Maybe you love everything on that page, maybe you like nothing, but this is a good way for us to understand who you are and for you to understand what you really love, like, want to be surrounded with. It's not the be-all and the end-all. Clearly, when you get back to the showroom, you may change your mind. You may see something on Instagram that's going to motivate you and inspire you, and that's cool. But this complete personality test usually does the trick for me. In 98%, I know who you are, and that's what I want. I want to make you happy. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and comment. I'd love to know your thoughts.